Thank you so much for being here and for supporting the Jentel Artist community. It's really wonderful for all of us to connect with you, and thank you for wanting to connect with what all these resident artists do here. I'm Luka. I'm a Czech composer and creative artist and music director and curator. I'm currently now studying also a degree in composition, doctoral degree in composition at UC Santa Cruz in California, which California was also a place where I lived for the past 8 years. And in recent years, my thinking was about music and how it can sometimes be much more powerful than words that we often tend to misinterpret. And part of this is sort of this notion of music as a universal language, which has its very serious caveats and also has a very big potential to truly bridge communities and societal conversations. This is a much larger talk, and in 10 minutes, it's impossible to even start it. So I'm just giving you a background of what I'm focusing on and what I'm focusing on while being able to receive this wonderful opportunity at Jentel Arts, connecting with this wonderful nature, connecting with time, and sort of our significance in a very different way through seeing this gorgeous landscape around. And I will show you little snippets from my work, and you might sort of deduce where sort of this question intersects in the various works and where it might be about something else, maybe, who knows. Next slide, please. So this is a recent work that I wrote. It was a commission from Orchestra of St. Luke's, which was premiered in New York at the Dimena Center. It's called In Song We Conspire, and this piece deals with collective breath, collective ensemble breath. If anyone wants to look what it looks like when you hear the audio and how sort of this idea of collective breath can be translated in notation, here is a score. There is also sort of the scattered idea of finding the common breath within an ensemble. That is, if you imagine orchestra, it's a chorus of individuals who try to sync up. And one really beautiful thing about syncing up is that we actually align our neural activity, which also tends to connect differently, not through words, but through shared experience. And this is an Excel sheet that shows how sort of this connectivity is scattered throughout the orchestra. So this whole piece is about struggle. It's about struggling to do that, struggling to connect, but in the end, uniting in song. So I will ask for, I think it's a minute 11. Gave the timestamp wrong. There was no. You found yourselves in the unity and we skipped all the struggle before. So, but that's okay. um, I forgot also to mention that all this struggle is being time kept and curated by a silent timekeeper, which is the conductor. And at this point, also the conductor was queuing for the ensemble to catch the collective breath before singing together. Next slide, please. The next is a excerpt from a dear collaboration between my good friend, guitarist Jan Stransky, and my good friend Karolina Trhoňová, who made these wonderful visuals. This is a collaboration that was lasting for quite a few years, as you can see, 2020 through 2024, and it was sparked by this distance and remoteness during the pandemic. Clearly, we all had, at least from the creative perspective, an indefinite amount of time to do things because there were no performances. And we all sort of got lost in the process. And during the process, there was a lot of loss, whether it's human loss, whether it's artistic loss. And I wanted to show you a little bit from sort of this loss, also seeking metaphors through connecting the old and new in this movement that quotes Henry Purcell's aria from Dido and Aeneas. What I wanted to also mention is Karolina is focusing on merging sort of digital and analog or real physical worlds. Here through ink and charcoal, she's connecting this storytelling and visuals, and also part of the big process was to combine this digital and physical through our remote collaboration. And also the reason why I'm picking this will have another performance in about 10 days in the Czech Republic. So if you're around, you're welcome to come. And the last thing is an excerpt from a recent work that was premiered by the Chicago-based choir at the Sun. This is Consolatio, based on Boethius' book of Consolation. And truly, this one is, to me, probably most reflective of the Wyoming's big landscape, and that I also experienced when I was with my soon to be introduced my partner and composer Erica when we were in Taos, New Mexico, where I think at the beginning I talked a little bit about this connection to time, to humanity. So Consolatio is about cosmic peace and dealing with challenging situations. And through this piece, I also lead through challenges and with this kind of unresolved, constant strife for some resolution and some peace. That's it. Thank you so much.